everyone, it's Kim. So I'm going to go ahead and make my Renaissance soap, and that is the soap that I made these embeds for, that are a sweetbriar rose or eglantine rose, or they call it the Shakespeare's rose. And it's really not so much about the flowers because they only bloom once a year. It's about the foliage. The foliage smells like crisp green apples, kind of a tart green apple. It's amazing. I just love it. And out of all the roses I've ever had, that was always my favorite, even though it was just a big thorny little bush. I mean, a big thorny bush, but the smell of it was unbelievable. So I'm calling this soap Renaissance. I am going to do the some green leaves and everything for the back of the, for the actual rose bush itself. And then I kind of wanted to do it to where it looked like a wall with mortar, like a rock wall with mortar. So this is the mortar. And then I have hot process that are going to be the actual rocks, I guess you would say, and or stones. And so anyway, here's my green that I'm going to use. So anyway, here we go. Oh, and I put a little bit of French green clay. It has beeswax, goat's milk, Greek yogurt, and colloidal oatmeal. And yeah, okay, so here we go. So I'm going to pour some out for the piping. I'm going to go ahead and this is green oxide and a little bit of activated charcoal. And some glycerin. That's nice. Okay, so let me get this out of here and put this to the side. Let me get my, I have 2 new molds, and they make 12 bars in each one. So here we go. I'm trying to figure out, I guess I'm going to go ahead and put this in first. Let me see how much is in here. So here's this. You get all the last little bits out of here. So the fragrance is a blend of green apple, like I would say like a pink rose type of a scent. It doesn't really smell like that realistically, but I just thought it's stylized anyway. And then I used a lemon verbena to give it a little bit more of a tart taste. I mean tart scent. And so here is my stones. Now I don't even know if this is how I want to do it. I'm just trying to put them in plops in here. This has colloidal oatmeal, a little bit of blue Russian clay, and what else? Kaolin clay. Let me tap this down. Now I wished I would have used my green as my mortar after. You know what I mean? Put the blobs in first. Well, live and learn. Okay, so let me tap this down when I get time. Okay, let me get this out of here. So then I want to take this give it a quick stir. Okay, so there goes that. Then I'm going to put some leaves in now. Oops. Never used this tip before. I guess I'm not really doing it accurate because they really have like 5 or 6 leaf little, like a leaflet, like more like that. You know, like in a group. But once I put the flowers on, it's going to be okay. Because they're going to cover everything. It's going to be like, I could have just put blobs on here probably. But it sure smells good. I'm telling you what, a good green apple is hard to find. Okay, what I'm going to do now is go ahead and put some of the flowers on, and then that way I can always add a leaf here or there. I love this shade of pink. And like I said, this particular plant It only blooms once a year in the spring. And the flowers don't even really smell. It's the foliage. I really love this color combination. I do wish my mortar would have been on the top more, but I'm hoping that if I put it in the oven for a little bit, maybe that will bubble up, you know, from on the inside. Oops, too much. Okay, I'll put this one. Right there, and move this one back. I like these little buds. Yes, and Shakespeare had talked about the eglantine rose, sweetbriar rose, in some of his sonnets and things like that. So I guess that's why some people call it that. But like I said, it's just about the foliage for me. Yeah, I used to collect antique rose bushes, and I had like 45 different ones, and this one was just so neat because it just didn't even, you know, it was nothing special about it the way it looked. It just had a really beautiful scent when you walked outside in the morning or after a rain. To me, it was magical. Because green apple is really kind of a unique fragrance, especially when you're talking about for it coming from a plant and it not have anything to do with apples. Okay, so this is my Renaissance batch, is what I'm calling it, and it is the sweetbriar rose. Thank you for watching. I'll come back tomorrow and show you it cut. I have one more video to make, and I'll make it in just a minute. Night.